Back in 2012, I got my very first personal computer, a laptop that was for community college, that was very, very simple, not really something made for gaming. It could handle Team Fortress 2, but that's the most it could handle outside of other potato-friendly games like pre-PS1 emulations and various Toho games. But in 2014, 2 days after my birthday, a new game came out, one that promised hours of retro-styled gameplay with a good-ass soundtrack, simple controls, and plenty of DLC to come. That game was Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is a game that, like others mentioned previously, doesn't really have too much for me to emotionally connect to. It's just a good-ass game that only got better the older I got. The original Shovel Knight, later named Shovel of Hope, is fantastically designed and creates a big, interesting world for the player to interact in with other adventurers that prove to be a challenge in combat. And it tells a very good, simple story with the basic stage-by-stage format of old NES games. The first DLC campaign, Plague of Shadows, adds some much-needed characterization to a very one-note character in the original game, and completely remixes the gameplay to fit this character who realistically shouldn't play like Shovel Knight. The same is true for Spectre of Torment, which follows Spectre Knight, and quite possibly has the best story of the lot. King of Cards is probably the biggest DLC update, which follows King Knight wanting to become the king of games. Not joking. But the game didn't finish with updates with that, because there's also Shovel Knight Showdown, a brand new battle mode that's akin to Smash Brothers but simpler but also more chaotic with 4 players. All of this together makes Shovel Knight Treasure Trove one of my all-time favorites.